doubling down on what Donald Trump also said, when he was asked that is India a dead economy, Rahul said, yes, it is a dead economy. Ask Adani, ask Modi.
So, I mean, it is after what the Supreme Court has said today, don't think it is worthwhile to comment on that, because that is what he would want to see this country as. A dead economy, a dead country. That is what Congress, and I want to call it the Indian Anti-National Congress, because the fact of the matter is that this is a party born of foreign parentage. Hume, it can never be purely Indian or be concerned with India's rights and India's goodwill. So that is the truth there. Ishan, before he left, had made some questions doubting what I had said. So I'm just going to give you those facts. The money received by Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. He said you've got the ED and so on and so forth. The Rajiv Gandhi Foundation FCRA license was cancelled because of this. They received $180,000 in between the years 2005 and 2007. They received another $3 lakh after that, and 10 lakh rupees again. So all that is documented. The documents are all there. The MOU, everybody has seen the pictures of that MOU being signed. Mansarovar, he's free to go to, very happy that he's a Bhagat of Lord Shiva, but why is he meeting the Chinese in Mansarovar? That is the critical area. Those questions he did not answer. And to come down, what the general said, you are demoralizing the Jawan sitting there. He's saying, you are saying our forces are being thrashed in Arunachal. That is what you are doing. Now, this is what the Supreme Court said, that the freedom of speech has some limits. And he has crossed all those limits. And I agree with Ms. Basu when she says every time he goes abroad, it's with a single point agenda to disgrace India. The last time in Cambridge, would you believe what he said in Cambridge? That there is no intellectual property right or there are no intellectual rights in China. And he says that this is a very profound and powerful concept. How much can you grovel? When he was in the UK, he asked a Sikh student who was sitting there that would you be allowed to wear a turban or kurta in India? As a Sikh, sometimes the Prime Minister himself is wearing a turban. What is he trying to paint? The desperation, like I said earlier, the desperation is so huge to somehow what he thinks is his entitlement to come back to that. Kiran Rijiju has very clearly said, and that there not even an inch has been taken, and he said this in the parliament. The other thing which Ishan had mentioned that time, that if during Doklam, Rahul Gandhi went to the embassy, why didn't you do something about it? This was mentioned by the Prime Minister in the parliament now. Why didn't Rahul Gandhi get up and say, prove it to me that I went there? No, he just shut up because he couldn't say that. It was the truth. So Ishan would better know what his so-called leader is doing, the anti-national activities of that party and of that leader, who should today resign from his position as the